Hello, everybody. In advance, I apologize for the clicking sound in the back. It might be subtle, you might not even notice it, but I'm watching a movie. It's Harriet. And in the middle of watching this movie, I just had to come back and make this video in the moment of my inspiration because, through these hardships that you face in life, moments align so perfectly, and I'll repeat this again because I do not believe in coincidences. Not consequences. I believe in consequences, but I do not believe in coincidences. Things align too perfectly. Too perfectly. It's like a sign right in front of your face, and you're like, at this point, you're projecting your own lack of alignment to think that coincidences aren't real. Like you're forcing it. But what I'm saying is that I do not believe in coincidences because as a child, some of us are taught because of who we are that we can never be. Even if at that moment of who we were was somebody else projecting onto you and that wasn't actually who you were. So at the moment, your confidence was so low, so distorted by other people's projections that you can't even remember who you actually were. But the most beautiful thing is that currently, right now, if you had a child version of you right next to you, you would see the absolute beauty in them. Because that's what sane adults do when they see children. They see their bright light, they see their curiosity, they see their innocence, and they want to protect such a fragile, vulnerable person. Isn't that's for men who want to protect their family, that's for women who want to protect their children. That is life. So when you're a child at that age, you just feel so like these dreams of these people that you have in your head, that one mighty hero that you daydream about meeting or even one day being, that you think is such a joke because people are around you so young, so fragile. People are around you already claiming you to be less. And if you went through that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because you had to go through that and you didn't do anything to deserve it. I'm sorry because now you are tasked to heal from that. You are tasked to do months of the work to walk in your light again, but it is so beautiful when you finally get the chance to see who you are. See the fruits that you can create. And I'm praying for every single person who watches this video to be able to see who they are, their most authentic self. I pray to God that everybody here will one day see it. But I'm making this video to remind you that you have come such a long way. This movie inspired me, Harriet, because of her learning how to be more than a slave. And that's like a reflection of, as a child, you were taught to be less, and now you're learning to embody whoever you want to be. It all starts here. If you can embody in your mind, everything aligns back to you. There is no no. There is no you're less. There is no. It's yes. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Whatever comes into my mind, yes, I can do it. And if I'm not doing it right now, why not me? Why can't it not be me? And I hold that mentality so dear to my heart. And if I can do anything on today, February the 4th, because it just hit 12 a.m., February the 4th, with the lungs and the air that I'm breathing right now. And if I can do one thing, is allow another person to feel it. That's all life is feeling. You wake up, you're happy. Maybe you walk around, you haven't eaten enough, you're kind of sad. You see something interesting, you're excited. All of life is emotions. It's your soul. So if you're gonna do anything in this life, it's not to make yourself feel happy constantly. The most beautiful thing would be to do something bigger than yourself. That reflects back to this movie. Harriet. She's doing something bigger than herself. Oh, Harriet, girl, you talking to me? Okay, sorry. She's doing something way bigger than herself. And I think that's the most beautiful thing a human being can do. Because it's beyond you. You don't even matter. I'm just the messenger. I could die tomorrow, God forbid. I could die tomorrow. And my impact is gonna be here. As long, you know what? Let's move back to onto the subject, guys. Getting too passionate. But I'm saying this because now you're walking in a embodiment of knowing. Not can I be that person that I dreamed I could be? Maybe, No, you're knowing now. You know that you can walk in whatever likeness that you want to. That confidence that you spent years underestimating, journaling about, ranting about, not truly channeling, that confidence is now you. It has settled in your heart like blood is moving through your blood vessels now. Like your legs can walk, like your eyes can see. It is you now. And you can only take it away. That is the most beautiful thing about it. Nobody can take it away but you. If you, listen to me, if you choose to allow somebody in your space, in your inner circle, girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, father, siblings, auntie, uncle, it does not matter. If you allow them to overstep their boundary into your circle, right next to your face right here, just like this, and say you are less, and you believe it, girl, what are you doing? Boy, what are you doing? You already know. You cannot go to sleep anymore. When somebody makes a joke and you know what that means in the spiritual realm. I mean, a joke that's demeaning, and you know what it means in the spiritual realm, but you're like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. I don't really want to confront it. You cannot go to sleep anymore because you already knew. So now you're repeating cycles. And who does that help? You repeating a cycle again and again and again. They're making the same joke like, haha, what a joke. You want to be the joke in your life? Sorry. Getting passionate again. But keep knowing. And don't let anybody steal this glow. Steal this glow that you've taken years. Let me remind you. You've taken years. Remember when you were so naive? That you were letting all these people around so much love to give? And they saw your love and they shut it down. They stabbed it. They kicked it. You were nothing. And you believed you were nothing. You didn't even understand what type of power you had. Let me remind you. Let me remind you how it was. You were the scapegoat. Let me remind you. If it went to the point of physical abuse or mental abuse, let me remind you. It wasn't because you feel like you're stronger now that maybe you can lay back, be chill. But you gotta remember, let me remind you, you killing, let me chill, Xing that nonchalant attitude is how you got here. You leaning forward to see people for who they were is how you got here. So if you let them walk over you ever in your life again, you're repeating a cycle. And it will end the same way every single time. So now that you've heard this message, don't say nobody didn't tell you. 'Cause I told you. Oh, yup, it's a trap. It's a trap. I told you. So don't act like you don't know. Alright? And if you act like you don't know, even though you do know, the consequences that you're gonna face is deserved because you knew better. Good night, everybody. God bless. Leave a like on this video.